I went through so many lows yesterday. I don't know. Remember? I said, don't let me forget this one. This is my low.
Guess who forgot? I cussed a lot in the car and I yelled at people.
So did he.
And my son, he said cunt. Oh my gosh. He had never used that one before. So learn about your person.
From the two that are not married.
Yeah. We've got it figured out now. I feel like you have good clarity when you're single.
Yep.
Whether or not you keep it, it's not being influenced by anybody else.
I think that's where most people need to spend more time being single and alone.
You need to know who you are without them.
Hi, welcome. I'm Mazie.
And I'm Lindsey, and this is Unfiltered Trauma Blondes.
Our teeth look really white.
They
like
do.
that. I'm
I
not even
cleaned
wearing
it.
lipstick.
Maybe that's why.
Your teeth?
Well, I always clean those.
Okay.
No, the screen. I cleaned it this morning.
Oh.
Okay. Hi, Lo.
I went through so many lows yesterday. I don't know. Remember? I said, don't let me forget this one. This is my low.
Guess who forgot?
Well, we both did 3 times because I had 3 different lows while I was with you.
My low was easy this week.
What was yours?
Ryder's first day of school was I just fucked up. Man. He took it like a champ though. But so I had a friend that I talked to afterwards because I was beating myself up so bad about we were 30 minutes late getting there. We hadn't done the school line before and there's 3 different lines and I got in the wrong one. And then I tried to get back over and this lady wouldn't let me back over. And it was kind of a thing because I was already supercharged emotionally. Anyways, so I didn't handle it well. I cussed a lot in the car and I yelled at people.
So did he.
And my son, okay, so I already said, right, that I've let Ryder cuss, right? Ryder cusses sometimes. But he's 14 years old. I know he's doing it around his friends. I'm like, just know your audience and don't say the really fucked up ones like your mother does. So anyways, Ryder, he said cunt. Oh my gosh. He had never used that one before. So we did have to have a conversation that's a cuss word. That's a one we're not going to say. But at the same time, it was that woman that wouldn't let me back over. And so I was like, touche when it came out. Not proud, but whatever. So anyways, I ruined his first day. He was late. I was a disaster.
Did he say you ruined my first day of school?
He would never say that. I have the nicest kid in the world.
Okay, but still, you don't.
I asked him, I said, did I put stress on you? That night, we laid down and we talked about it. And I was like, I am so sorry. I'm a human and I make mistakes a lot. And he, I'm sorry. Let it go. So what was I saying? Okay. What was I saying? He's so nice, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And you said, did I put stress on you? And
Oh, yeah. We were laying in the bed and I said, did I put stress on you? Please be honest with me. And he was like, yeah. It's like, ugh, damn it. Well, I'm glad he said the truth. But at the same time, I was like, ugh. So the next day, I took him for breakfast before and we left really early. I was like, I got to make this better. And I think it did. But he feels like he's not sitting alone at lunch, but he doesn't know who he's sitting with. And he hasn't been invited to sit anywhere at lunch or anything yet. So that's kind of bummed him out a little bit.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. I sat at lunch by myself 7th grade whenever I switched from Pete to Moorhead. And that first day I sat at lunch by myself. And then I think it was the second day that fucking Jerry walked in front of me. You know Jerry. Mm-hmm. Okay. And he used to, it's the dumbest shit. You're an idiot. If you ever see this, you're an idiot. But he would take his Sprite bottle and just like set it in front of girls and then like stare at them and walk off. It's actually really funny. Okay, and then my high. Yesterday was fun for me.
Yeah.
Hanging out with you. Maisie said some funny stuff yesterday. We were talking about water sports. And Maisie used to ski. And they used to take the bird out. She used to water ski.
And it was fun. And I was really good at it. Enough that the people that we were with were like, are you ever going to fall? Like, are you ever just going to let go so that everyone else can go? You're being a hog.
But she said, I guess, since being an adult and going back to trying to doing it, which is always the case, it's not the same. And she said, it's crazy because as an adult, I have a really hard time keeping my legs together.
I was talking about on the water skis, keeping your legs together. Because when I get up, when I'm able to stand up on the skis, I'm like Bambi. I'm glad I corrected myself on that one.
Bambi, like the stripper.
No. I can't stand you.
Yes, you can.
Thanks for twisting my words.
Well, and we went and ate at a restaurant on the lake, and she straight up asked our waitress about wiping her own ass. Rather or not, she scratches her butthole. This was a conversation.
She has to get infections in her butt crack sometimes.
She said she has like a brush to clean under her nails.
She said that? I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, she goes, I keep a manicure brush in my bathroom, and when I wash my hands, I clean under my nails with a manicure brush. It's like, okay. Touche. You're doing better than most then.
These things were long.
They were really cute though. They had like all the designs on them. That's art. Anybody that can do work that tiny.
For sure.
That intricate. That is art. Not to mention, it kills their hands. To keep your hands closed like we do all the time, that carpal tunnel, my nail girl, her little hand will like cramp up when she's doing it.
That sucks.
It does suck. She's been doing it a long time. She's been doing it as long as I've been doing hair.
Well, so that comment about being an adult and keeping my legs closed, for full disclosure, I want to make it very clear, I was referring to water skiing. So it's like, what? And that was going to be my low because, how old is she?
Who? Savannah?
Yes.
12.
Okay, she was sitting right there. I was like, and I looked at Lindsey because we were talking to her sister and brother-in-law. And so as soon as I said it, I was like, oh shit. So then I looked at Lindsey. Lindsey looked at me. Lindsey then looks at Savannah, who's a child.
What?
And we're all like, oh my God, I really just said that.
We were only in there for like, I don't know, 5 minutes.
It felt like 5 hours.
No.
That was also my first time at your sister's house.
What?
And I'm talking about keeping my legs shut. Like,
she watches.
She doesn't.
So Sean listens.
I guess she knows me better than I know her.
Probably.
Okay.
That's probably the case for a lot of people. Well, I don't know. I know people really well.
That. Yeah.
I get a lot of intimate time doing hair with people.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So that was going to be my low. But I think my low, because there were many lows, or at least many times throughout the week that I was like, this is my low.
And then it got lower.
Yes. I went and got my nails done, my toenails. I got a pedicure so that you wouldn't comment on my toe again. So I went and got a pedicure, and I got home that night, and as I was changing, I looked down. He forgot to paint my pinky toe.
Aw.
So I think
let me see.
No.
Come on.
No.
Let me see your little nubbin. No. The other day, Ryder goes, Mom, look at your pinky toe. It's like, what? He's like, it's so tiny. I'm like, yeah. Are they supposed? Wouldn't it be weird if they were big?
Hanger.
I have my mother's feet to a T.
I have my dad's.
Your dad has tiny feet.
What? No, the design of them. The look.
Wouldn't that be weird?
Idiot.
Wouldn't that be weird? Like this big old man walking around with like little bitty feet. And he like literally has the exact, it's curly and everything.
You're stupid.
No hair on the toes,
stupid.
just like total femme foot.
So stupid. Oh my gosh, no. I have my low. I remember.
Okay.
It was the worst low. It was the most embarrassing low. So on Saturday, I went to a gala for this football league, and I wore this red pantsuit, one shoulder. It was pretty cute. Or like one of those romper pantsuit things. So I'm like meeting a ton of people, shaking hands, talking to everyone, and then I go into the bathroom and I zip my thing up whenever I'm done, and I turn around to make sure that the zipper's all the way up. The seam in my ass crack was open. Like the full-blown seam.
Like the zipper broke?
Like, no, the zipper was good, and then under the zipper was the seam.
The seam came undone?
Yes.
What did you do?
I flung my purse around to my butt. I found a chair. I put my purse in the back.
the whole night.
And then I said, yeah, okay. So then.
This is in your head the whole night.
Oh yeah. So
that sucks.
So then I was asking around. I was like, does anyone have a safety pin? And they're like, I have a bobby pin.
Dude, could you
I'm
imagine
like,
sitting on that on accident though? Like if it came on.
oh no, just wait. I'm not done. So then the person that I'm with, it's his event. The person that I'm with is like asking everyone at the table out loud, do you have a safety pin? Asking the bartender, do you have a safety pin? Asking all of the, he's like, oh look, there's a group of 4 women over there. I'm gonna go ask them. And I'm like, oh my God, stop. Oh my God, please stop. Which no one knows, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then.
You should, I'd have been like, hell yeah.
So then I was like, can you ask for a stapler, anything at this point, a stapler, super glue, something. So the lady across from me at the table had nail glue. The nail glue did not work at all whatsoever. So I was like, mother.
Yeah, because it kind of hardens and turns with
so,
material.
And it wouldn't stick. So then the bartender came over and had those needles, like the pins that you use for sewing. Mm-hmm. She had 2 of those, a super long one and then a little bitty short one. And I was like, I don't care. I will bleed. It's fine. I don't care. So I took the big one and I did this number and then I made the needle go up. I don't know why. So all night long it was sticking into my tailbone. I was like, oh my God. And then he wanted to dance and I was like,
just pressing it
right?
lower back into you.
It's not even lower back. It was full blown ass. Like it was, God, Lindsey, it was terrible. It was so bad.
That sucks.
It was
you
so
look
bad.
so cute.
It was
You
so
should have
bad.
just been like, fuck it. Just let it be open.
If I was wearing normal panties, I would have, but I was wearing a seamless thong. You know what I mean? And at that point, I wish I would have worn like banana panties or Superman panties.
Yeah. Or like lace or something hot.
Okay. We are different.
I mean, you had...
we are different.
You had a super cute outfit on.
Yeah.
If you would have had like a pair of lace red panties on or something, it would have like... It wouldn't have been because it would have blended in. Maybe.
Not with the rest of my skin that was showing.
How big was this hole?
It was big. I'm so sorry. It was big. Like there was no missing my skin.
That sucks.
And then I was like, oh my God. So then I started like turning to see how far I could turn without it opening. I couldn't.
Oh,
I fucking couldn't. So then I'm like statue and then just shuffle. I'm literally shuffling everywhere. I can't like my feet, honestly.
You're so scared.
Like, yes. What am I, it was leg day. What am I supposed to say? Like, I can't move. It was full body Friday.
Full body Friday. Oh, God. That is a good low. That sucks.
Yes.
That
so then
sucks.
my high, there were as many highs. I had gotten to a place with my boss that I didn't feel much job security or wanted or felt that I was the best person for the position anymore. And so we had a conversation. He was like, oh my God, no. Like, quite literally the opposite. So it's just the reassurance that I needed from him, you know? So I guess I would count that as my high, because that's really been weighing on me a lot over the last couple
for sure.
months.
We need to hear those things.
Yeah.
Everybody does. It's not just a female thing.
Yes.
Like if you know somebody's doing a good job, tell them. Tell them. It's so important, even if it's something small that somebody did, to recognize it and go, hey, you didn't have to do that. You did. Like, I appreciate you so much.
Yep.
It's really not
100%.
hard.
Okay. We're at 20 minutes. Okay. Do you have a creep of the week?
Yes, I do have a creep of the week. So there was a few episodes ago when I did my creep of the week, and it was the guy that sent me the emojis, the gun emojis in the middle of the night. Or no, it was at 5 a.m. that they were sent. Anyways, this same guy was posting on like I Heart Conroe about this chick that showed up at his house, and she was like on crack or something, and she was asking where her girlfriend was, and funny enough, it was his son's girlfriend too. Anyways, but he posted, and my sister got on there and asked him, so are you the same guy that sends these emojis to women?
Because he was referring to her waving a gun around.
Yeah, okay.
On Facebook, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and anyways, he said, yes, I am.
I
I work
bored at
nights
work.
and I get bored. Like, so we're going to terrorize people, you sick fuck, and then post that like somebody did you wrong? Ugh. Super creep.
I guess that's where intention comes
Super
from.
creep. Super creep.
Hey, super creep.
Yow.
That needs to be the creep of the week intro. Recording studio next.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so that was my creep of the week. Okay. I love that Whitney, see, I blocked the dude, so I couldn't get on there and say anything, but I sent it to Whitney. I'm like, confront him. Fuck this dude. So she did. Like, I love you, Whitney.
I don't know that I have one. Yeah, no.
You still hearing from the guy that you never respond to?
I told you, yeah. Thank you. I told you to remind me of that. So only because this is a repeat thing that he keeps saying this.
This is a lesson, right? A valuable lesson for people.
Where are you?
I like your necklace.
Thank you.
Group today. Super cute.
So I posted a picture of Eden and I, every time Jax has baseball on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we go have a date. And so we went to eat sushi, and on the little, what is that? The fortune cookie card or whatever, your fortune, mine said something about perception. So I posted that, and he said, I can translate this, Mazie May. Basically it says, call me. And then he said, that's a joke. Please don't call me. I'm on Teams meetings until 2. Thanks, honey. I love our talks. XOXO. Don't put me on that effing podcast, please. Thank you.
Here you are.
And then before that, he was the same one that said, I'm generally extremely persistent with whatever I set my mind to. But with that, I'm nervous that I might end up on your damn podcast.
I get that said to me all the time, too.
Yes, but he has said it so many times. And I was telling you, I was like, okay, at this point, he wants to be on it. So I'm going to give you your moment. Ta-da. With all 20 followers.
Yeah, take that.
Okay, so today, the top 10 fights in relationships, part 2.
Yep, second half. I thought the first half went pretty well.
Me too.
I liked the conversation. I didn't know we'd be able to talk about it that much.
I know, me too.
Okay, so the first one is time management, like prioritizing your time together. So I went and did like some like sub topics within that kind of go with that. So like, for instance, scheduling conflicts that you have with each other, work-life balance, social commitments, miscommunication, lack of planning, technology and distraction, playing on your phone instead of hanging out with your person, travel. So those were like the sub ones in there. Which ones
I
of
could
those
not
would you
remember
say?
any of those except for the last two you just said. I already
Okay,
forgot.
so scheduling conflicts. Did y'all, in relationships, that is something that we dealt with, I know for sure, because he fixed it towards the end, but like something I used to have a hard time with. I am a planner. I don't like
Yeah,
that
I am
last
too.
minute, we're doing this tonight. Like, wait a minute. I haven't checked anything to see what's on there. Yeah, I don't like that when somebody does that to me.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine when I do it to them, though.
At least you acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always, my life revolved around who I was with, so I can't say that. I was sick. I was not okay.
I'll clear my schedule.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
You're not doing that now, though. You're
no,
doing very
not
good.
at all. And now that's honestly probably a problem. Schedule's so bad that the last date that I went on, he quite literally scheduled it through my scheduling app.
You know, I don't hate him for that. He's like, oh no, I'm getting on here.
Yeah, right.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, that's happened a couple times. So, my schedule's crazy. I'm a very
Mine-
busy person.
You are.
But I also understand and acknowledge that in order for me to date, I do have to set time aside to do that. Mm-hmm. So, it's just not a priority to me, dating.
Yeah, no, not at all. So did you have issues with that in relationships, though?
No, because
Like scheduling conflicts?
No.
I mean, if y'all were planning something and you never, I mean, not just for you guys, but like, did you get aggravated with them not helping with the kids? And you know what I mean? Like that type of.
Yeah, and yes. So the kids were always left to me because that was the belief. I was the mom, so
Yeah.
of course I'm babysitter and everything all the time.
Yes.
So yeah, from there with my marriage, and then after that it was very, I don't know. Robbie and I did everything together.
Yeah.
Literally everything. So whenever people would ask us to do something, they were asking us because we were there together. So.
I mean, that's how it usually gets.
Yeah.
That's whenever you're married and stuff too. Like, you don't just invite one, you invite both. But I remember you saying something that you dealt with your marriage was he didn't put you in his time.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No.
See, I didn't really that wasn't one of our issues. Aside from like the last minute scheduling, which really came to a halt there, that wasn't one of our big struggles, time management. He's like super early getting everywhere, so am I. Like that was something that we didn't really have to fight over a whole lot. It was just time management. But I would say that whenever we spent time alone, the phone, like them always being on their damn phone, just because we're around each other doesn't mean that we're spending any time together.
Yeah, coexisting
And
is not,
I was listening to Jay Shetty.
Yeah, I love him.
God, I love him. And he was saying that, there's so many different types of interactions with each other that like watching a show is the absolute lowest level of, and that's what so many of us do. That is what we did. We had our shows and like we didn't watch it without the other one. That was about the gist of how intimate that got, was that we were doing that together. But it's the lowest level of doing something with someone. If that's the only thing that you're finding yourself doing with your person, maybe you should, step it up a little bit, put in a little bit more work, a little more effort, like get out together, interact with each other. You have to remind each other who you are. Because those are the people that we fall in love with too. And then we just get so comfortable and complacent. And it's nice to see the other one light up in certain situations. I think it's really important to plan to go do things that they want to do, not what you want to do, what they're going to enjoy. And take the time to like be okay with that. And then develop your own type of like for it, and some because you're happy for them.
And also too, like if you're doing something that you don't like to do because you're trying to please, not just appease, but please your person, I know you don't like doing it, but can you try? Can you just try to have fun? Try to at least act happy.
Yes.
Try to act like you want to do it.
Just to be here and see me happy.
Exactly. Because I don't want to do it with you if you're not happy.
Right.
So I need
or
you
if
to...
you throw a fit going there. Like, my God, what are we, 12?
Yeah.
I
can go do this with my girlfriends. You don't have to do this. Don't worry about it.
Dude. That was one thing in my marriage, shopping. I enjoy shopping. I don't have to buy anything. It's therapeutic. I like to be out. I like to people watch.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just something to go do. And he despised it. And he would torture you the whole time you were there. So I finally got to a point where I'm like, look at me.
Take it.
You are not invited.
Yep.
You're not coming.
Yep.
Period. Don't think for a second that you're coming, because you're not.
I don't see why someone would want to ruin the joy. Like, if someone loves doing something, it just did it again. Why? I think it's awful for someone to be able to, like, for you to possess the desire to want to ruin my happiness so that I'm not, like, so that I don't enjoy it anymore. Also, you can get what you want at the end.
Dude, I see
That
this
is
and hear
twisted.
this all the time now. When you're single, like after going through what I just went through, I have this, it's this amount of clarity that you get about what's not acceptable. And I think about how much resentment was there and how you reach that point of trying to get back at them or justifying your behavior because they did it. You like completely change who you are. Like, that's not even who you are, but resentment.
Yeah.
It just festers so bad. Mm-hmm. And you're not trying to please the other one. You just are existing together and looking for reasons to justify your anger because you're not fucking happy.
Yep.
But you're committed.
Are you, though?
You're not committed enough to be fucking nice to each other.
No, I don't think that's committed.
So, like, you reach a point where you're like, should we stay together and torture each other? Or, I don't know, maybe move the fuck on?
Yeah.
Not that I'm for or against divorce. I just know that
Well,
staying together is not always the answer.
Well, and I had also had to come to the understanding, too, like, you can be committed to that person in marriage and not be committed to the vows that you said. Like, we said that we would submit to each other. We promised those things. We promised that we would always keep each other, like, love and all, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And so you can stay committed and coexist, or you can stay committed to, like, the marriage in terms of...
I think people say because it's a failure. We failed. If you're assholes to each other, you already failed.
Well,
now you're just
also
torturing
comfort.
each other.
Yeah, that's also comfort. And also a way of you controlling your surroundings, right? You already know how this person's going to react. You already know how they navigate life. You already know what to expect. So there's a sense of control in your environment at that point that...
I don't know. I'm just not going to be in a relationship again where we're not nice to each other. The second that shit starts, I'm going to go.
It's not worth it.
Go.
It's not worth it.
I don't want to do that anymore. I'm so tired of fighting.
I'm sorry, my back.
Usually over things that just kind of sort themselves out anyway. Mm-hmm. So what's the point? Let's just scream at each other for a little bit.
Right.
You're not leaving, I'm not leaving. So why not be nice?
Yep. You can't grow in the same environment that makes you sick.
No. You and all your fucking sayings.
I just said it to someone the other day.
It's true.
Yes.
Okay, so the next one is trust and jealousy. I don't typically... I can't think of any guy that I was with that was ever jealous. And I think that it's because, no, honestly, I'm not a jealous person. Now, I'll beat your ass if I catch you doing something, but I'm not going to assume that you are. Yeah. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to go through your shit because I don't want to. I don't want to live my life having to check up on somebody like they're a little fucking boy that can't manage themselves.
Yeah.
If you can't handle being in a relationship, I don't know, fucking newsflash, don't do it. Don't do it. Have enough fucking balls to be alone if you can't treat people right.
Yep, I agree. Definitely. If I feel the need to look through your phone,
it's already.
Yeah. We are towards the end.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you an opportunity to prove my thoughts wrong because that's what we need in order for this to continue existing.
Yes.
But
you mean you're going to talk to him about it?
100%.
Yes.
Like, hey, I'm letting you know that I feel something.
Yeah.
What I want
I do
to
too.
do is
Don't
look
tell
at your
us
phone.
we're just bitching either because
there's a reason.
When a woman stops talking, that's when she's fucking done.
Yeah.
So be thankful that she's coming to you trying to tell you those things because...
And if she keeps bringing it up, it's because she does not feel heard. So communicate with her in a different way.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
Reassure her. Is it that hard? Again, like, why are we so fucking mean to each other? Reassure her. That's what she needs. That's what he needs.
Yeah. She has to be dedicated to, she has to want to get over it too, though.
Absolutely.
So.
Notice the things he is saying and doing, for sure.
I don't know. I see some crazy women. So it's like, and too, having so many guy friends, both of us do. Mm-hmm. I do see where some women twist the shit out of what these guys do or what these guys say or how they act, and vice versa.
Absolutely.
So it's not just the guys that are crazy. Don't let them fool you. The women are just as crazy.
No. Again, I think that it's definitely both sides. Like, give the other one what they need. If it's within reason, we all know what that is.
Yep.
If you don't, you're the problem.
Right.
You're the problem. So, jealousy-wise, what did you have to deal with? Jealousy.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me, how crazy did it get?
I was secluded. I couldn't talk to anyone unless they were his friends.
Was this? Okay.
Yeah. It was like, my phone conversations need to be put on speaker. Even my boss, like, it was wild. And some of the stuff that he would come up with, I'm like, what have I ever done to make you what? Yet you're the one with, okay, awesome. What's happening?
Yeah, that is something that I have noticed is if you're getting accused of something and you know for a fact you haven't done shit, and the thing I would say 80%
you're projecting.
of the time, the other motherfucker's doing shit they shouldn't be.
You're projecting.
Yeah, they're trying to twist it up.
But I guess for me, like, when I'm in, I'm in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
same.
I'm all in. You'll have everything. You'll have access to everything.
Yeah.
All the conversations that I have with anyone, same sex or not, will be as if you're there having the conversation with me.
Yeah, I'm not going to hide anything.
Open about it. So for you to get to a point of starting to accuse me, attack my loyalty, and attack my integrity, and then disrespect me in doing so, like, whoa, hold on. You didn't talk to me about it. I'm pretty direct.
Yeah.
I am.
We both are.
I just asked the chick yesterday how she wipes her ass. Like, I'm pretty fucking direct.
Little obscene.
I'm not, that's me.
I was so nervous when you were going to ask her a fucking question. I'm like, oh my God, this is our food. This is our food. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, she scrubs her nails, so we're fine.
Let's hope. Let's hope she didn't make it up.
Right.
She was good. She was on the spot. I don't think she made it up.
But I don't know. So if you want to hold on to whatever false truth you have in your head, this ain't gonna work.
It's really weird.
Yeah, like I'm battling a fight.
Like that projecting. That's projecting.
Yeah.
Whenever they're putting something on you that happened to them if you're doing that, you're not over it. Quit trying to be in a relationship.
Yes.
Be alone.
Well, and I've acknowledged that about myself. You know what I mean? Like I know that there's certain things that for our triggers are our responsibility. So if it's our responsibility to get over it, I do understand that while I can do so much work myself, I also am going to have to force myself in a situation to allow that trigger to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so that you can get it under control.
Yes, and so then I can then practice it. Now, the person that is triggering me needs to know ahead of time, that's a fucking trigger. So like, or I need to be able to say in the moment, I'm super triggered right now, way too hypersensitive to communicate.
Right.
I need a second. We're good. It's me. I need a second. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think
power in the pause.
Yep. It takes a lot less ego and a lot more vulnerability.
I know. I'm even having to do that. Like, I've been having quite a few conversations, right? And a lot of it's over the podcast where people are writing in, they're typing, they're asking questions, they're wanting us to be super vulnerable. And I am being very vulnerable. But then in some of these little conversations I have with people, they'll say things that I notice is pretty triggering for me. Mm-hmm. And I was even telling you the other day, I'm like, yeah, that one kind of triggered me. And I thought to myself, I'm going to tell him because he has said multiple times that since his divorce, he's really trying to work on his communication also. Mm-hmm. So I think it's kind of a good opportunity for a growing moment. Like, hey, I didn't like whenever you did this.
Yeah.
Like this for me was something that was done a lot and it makes me uncomfortable.
I have a friend like that, Freddie. Mm-hmm. It's very, we started with different intentions. Like we started communicating again with different intentions. Mm-hmm. We worked together previously, and when we had reconnected, it was with the intention of exploring for me, and then for him, it was with the intention of trying to get over his ex. So in that moment, like it was a quick shift to, no, we're not going anywhere. We're just going to be friends. I'm not going to be that person for you. But we did in that time, like I appreciated so much where he was like, you're right. Like, I'm sorry. And so then it came a point of, I'm feeling this way. And I was calling it every time. I was like, she's going to do this. She's going to do this. She's going to do this. And she would do it every single time. And he's like, how do you know this? How do you know this? Like, been there, done that. Been there, done that. Like, get over that. Don't react this way. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so he's helped me and I've helped him a lot in that sense.
Yeah, I've got some guy friends that we're helping each other too, I think. I like to think I'm helping them too. They're helping me a lot. Yeah. It's important. Trust and jealousy. Trust into, like, if you do decide, if somebody cheats on you and you decide that I'm going to stay, you don't get to fucking hold that over their head for the rest of their life. Stay. You don't get to torture them.
Stay. Yep.
Like, that makes you know better.
Yep. You chose to stay.
Yep. I mean, don't get me wrong. I did that shit, girl.
Oh, so did I.
Like, because of all the times he got caught talking to people behind my back, I would bring it up whenever we would get into the same fucking fights, right? That circle fighting, the same shit that never gets cleared up. You just go back there again and again. Oh my God.
Yep. It's just to brush it under the rug.
Just bring it up, right? You knew they were wrong there. And so you just like,
use it as ammo.
Oh yeah. That's like the ultimate weapon, especially if you're losing. Yeah. Well, guess what? I will never do that again. I will never get to that point again. I say that. God, Lord, please don't let me get there again.
Yeah, I said that after. Yeah, I said that and then a couple.
But that's why, that is why right there that I am freaking terrified to date.
Well,
because everybody starts off on their best foot.
Yeah.
Why is it? This is something I noticed towards the end of our marriage. Why is it that you start off like that, where you treat this basic stranger better than anyone? And then the more you know them, the more life you experience with them, the meaner you fucking get.
Well, I think that's where being intentional about why you're entering the relationship. Are you wanting to be a husband and a wife, or are you wanting to be married?
I would notice that he would honestly, the way he would answer the phone for work people, so nice. Hey, bud, yeah, let me do that, bud. Buh, buh, buh. He'd answer the phone for me and be like, what?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I'm busy. Like, you wouldn't even talk to a fucking employee that way. Mm-hmm. But you talk to me that way. But then, I start doing it too. Then you're just fucking, well, he does it to me. I'm not going to greet him with a happy fucking hello.
Yeah.
Or whenever they come in the fucking door and the first thing they do is start picking everything apart. You're like, hey, hi, how are you? How's your day?
I remember that was one thing with Bryce. When we first got together, I would meet him at the door when he was coming home. Like, I miss that feeling. I miss being crazy about someone. I miss being so excited of like, oh my God, he's coming home.
Yeah.
And then you like get yourself ready. And even if you're supposed to be lazy, you're really cute lazy.
Oh yeah.
Like it's effort.
Moisturize, a little bit of mascara.
Bobby pins. Yeah.
So random that I look this cute.
Oh yeah, for sure. Stretch the neck out a little bit. Oh yeah.
Over the shoulder.
Yep. Oh my God. Is
that my shoulder?
Yes. Women put effort, but she'll meet you at the door.
It's so true.
In your
if you show up over here and I like you, and I don't look like total dog shit,
yep,
it's pretty obvious I like you then.
Yep.
But if you come over and I'm haggard as hell, I don't see you that
There's
way.
a level of comfort that you don't want, actually, as your wife.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah, no. But that's the one thing that he used to hold on to. He was like, you used to meet me at the door all the time. And I'm just saying to myself, like, keep your intentions with me and no one else. Let's start there. We're married. Help me with your fucking kid that you wanted to name what it's named and I didn't. I fought you for it. And I'm the one to take care of the whole thing all by myself. Hand, foot, and mouth disease. We both, me and my son had it.
Yeah.
And I can't open the door. I can't open a baby bottle. I can't open a jar of food. We're both crying and pissed off because we're hungry and our throat is filled with blisters, our mouth, our hands, our feet. We can't walk, can't do anything. But you're at work and playing softball. Okay. See you when you get home. Hope you get open the door.
Meet you at the door.
God, let me touch you now.
Yeah. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's that resentment. Like that back and forth. Why would you want to?
Mm-hmm. God, right after that, I got a job. I said, fuck this. Got a job. I was there for 2 weeks and I said, don't come home. I'm done. I'm so fucking done.
Yeah.
I can't do this anymore. Ugh.
I think that'll be what I go into my next relationship with, will be that intention of never letting it get to that point. Mm-hmm. Because once it gets there, I don't know that you can dig your way out. I think some people do and they're amazing, but they have to be doing it together.
Yeah.
Because if only one person's digging, you're not going to go anywhere. Right?
I tried the love dare on him. Do you remember that book? Did you ever hear about that? Mm-mm. So there was this movie, Fireproof, I think is what it was called. And it was actually a beautiful movie. It was Christian based as well. And it was a couple who were on the brink of divorce. And so one of them didn't want it, one of them did. So the one who didn't want it would do things every day that was a part of the love dare to show, like, and then eventually, of course, they win them over and then they stay together and it's this whole thing. But I tried the love dare with him to try to spark something like, why? You don't want to have sex with me. I'm listening to you watch porn in the other room and getting off, but I'm like, so then eventually it's like, I don't want to have sex anymore. Don't even touch me. You know what I mean? And so
it makes your skin crawl.
Yes. So then it's like, what
whenever they won't
so
emotionally
bad?
meet you.
Yeah. Like
that expects the
I
physical.
do everything that you're asking. And I think that's what it is. And I think that as women, we forget when men marry women, they are expecting that person to never change. When we marry men, we are marrying their potential. Because we know that growth is inevitable. We want to grow. We want to continue to grow. And so for men, you're fun, you're hot, you're fit, you care about this, you're putting in the extra effort to look good whenever I get home, you're making sure that everything is clean when I come over, you're getting all of these bests in the beginning, and they're like, fuck yes, that's what I want to marry, and that's what I want for the rest of my life.
And I think it's important to try to maintain that.
1,000%.
As a woman, I think it's important to try to maintain that.
But as a woman entering into a relationship, you got to keep doing what you're doing in the very beginning for me to want to keep up with this.
Yes, and you have to be able to have that conversation. How nice would it be to be in a relationship where you can walk up to them and you can say, hey, look, this is what I need. This is where you're falling short. Mm-hmm. To have, check-ins.
Yep.
Somebody said that to me recently, that they wished that their person would be okay having check-ins with them. Yeah. And taking that and trying to really be better. Like, hey, you haven't helped me with the dishes in 3 weeks.
Yep.
That bothers me. It makes me feel like, here's the thing. If you want to say thank you to a woman for making your meals or doing things for you, you don't just fucking say it with words. My God, that means nothing.
Yeah.
It means something, but it's like the lowest of the fucking thank you. Get the fuck up and go do the dishes. Help her. Grab a towel. Dry a couple off. Little bit. You don't have to go overboard. I'm not expecting you to get on all fours and scrub the fucking floors. Mm-hmm. But you know what? Come and kiss me. While I'm doing it, come wrap me up. Take the towel from me. Stand there. Ask me about my fucking day.
That was one thing that I did appreciate about Ben. I loved the way he loved. He loves love. And I love that for him. You know what I mean? And I think that was very obvious. And so for him, he was always, if I cooked, he was doing the dishes, and then he encouraged my kids to help too. And if the kids weren't there, then it was just me and him. I would cook, he would get up and he would do the dishes. I would help do the dishes and it was always anytime I would say, well, I could do that, and he goes, or we can. Yeah. It's like a whoa, wow, thank you.
Yeah. You know what drives me crazy are the ones that go, hey, get up and help your mother.
Yes. You.
Yeah, lead by example. God. Yes. Yeah, or the people that have children just to do their chores so they don't have to get up again.
Yep.
the fuck up.
Yep.
That lazy shit drives me crazy.
Yep.
I cannot stand lazy. That is probably the number one ass chewing that my kid gets around here. Is like, he'll sit on the couch, I'll get him something, and he'll go, Mama. I'm like, hang it up for me to get. Or he'll go, Mama, can I have a drink? I'm like, absolutely. They're in the fridge, baby. Go get one.
Yep.
They're right in there.
Yep.
Will you do it? I'm like, see, that's the question. Start with that one, Mom. Will
Yep.
you get me a drink?
Yep.
No, I won't. They're right in there.
Not
Go ahead,
today.
go get one. I would have, but you didn't ask me that. My house really never is dirty.
Yeah.
Ryder is a clean kid, and I'm very thankful because he gets his ass chewed for like little things. He leaves his underwear and shirt where his clothes are taken off, that is where they stay. And I every day will walk right behind him, pick him up, and I'm like, so hard. So hard into the laundry. Like it's literally yeah. So, okay, future goals, long-term goals, having a baby, where you live, what your retirement plan is. Those are things that should be discussed, I think, honestly, probably before you marry a person.
Yeah, Bryce and I were winging it like a hooker's eyeliner.
Y'all got married really young, though.
I was 18. Yeah.
Yeah, at this point in our lives, you need to definitely have those conversations.
Especially for me, I can't have kids unless I had a surrogate. So it's like, if you want kids,
I'm off.
I can't give that to you.
Yeah.
I also, though, have no interest in a surrogate. Like by the time that, so if Jack's, let's just say he's 13 now, by the time that I meet someone and get to a position of like, okay, yes, I want to have a child with them, he's going to be 15, 16 years old.
So it's off the table for you?
Ugh, yeah, no. Mm-mm. I got mine. You can come with yours and we'll, whatever, if you even have any.
Yeah.
I'd rather adopt, honestly.
I'm happy where I'm at.
Yeah.
But if at the same time, like if I were to end up in a situation where I was pregnant, I don't know if I can get pregnant anymore or not. I don't really have regular periods. I told you that. So I don't assume that it would be it wasn't easy for me when I was 26. I can't
really?
carry babies full term. No, my body produced a protein that causes me to have preterm labor.
Gotcha.
Now, when I asked the doctor when I initially got diagnosed with, it was the fetal fibronectin test that they do on all women, and I tested positive for it. So I asked the doctor when I was pregnant if chances are it would be this way again, because I started going into labor at like 24 weeks and I was in the hospital almost every single week. It was a lot. And he was like, yeah, most likely you probably will deal with this again. But then years later, I went back, probably 10 years later when I had my IUD removed, and I asked him again and he was like, no, not necessarily. So I don't know, but all babies are blessings in my world.
Yeah.
And if I'm healthy. Like if I were to get pregnant, I don't worry that I couldn't do it or anything, you know?
Yeah.
Not yet. But I'm not trying.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I do wish that I would have had my kids at a way later age. For sure.
I don't know about way later. I feel like things happen exactly when they're supposed to. You have so much good insight coming as a young mother.
Yeah, sure. I do wish though that I would have done things different. But if I'd have done that, my kids wouldn't be my kids, and I'm very aware of that. I wouldn't change my reality.
No, you just learned a bunch of shit.
Looking back, I do wish that if all of everything could be if my kids could be the exact same, I wish that I would have had them at 26, 27, 28.
Yeah.
And lived a little bit of life.
Okay, so social life, going out separate together. Did you ever have issues fighting about that?
Bryce and I never went out.
Okay.
I love dancing. He refuses to dance. And then I didn't really have that many friends. When we moved up to this area, it was you, and we didn't do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Nicole. And Nicole was in a miserable marriage. So, I mean, we didn't go out and do anything, and neither did he, ever. If he did, he went to his friends' houses to go see WWE.
I forgot he was a WWE fan.
Yeah, he still does it.
Like, we used to watch the fights all the time, like MMA.
Oh, like
we
real fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
We used to, when that first came out, God bless the shit. We would
Now, in the beginning, he was going out a lot and I was at home and that like at home with his mom and sister. So that was different. That was very uncomfortable.
So
I didn't trust
I think
him.
a lot of the reasons that people fight on social life is because one usually likes to do things more than the other.
Yes.
I like to host. He did not like to host at all. He did, but he didn't. It's like he wanted people to, I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes he really liked doing things for the kids. Like anytime there was like kid parties, he liked that a lot. But going out wise, he never wanted to go out. I still like to go out. It is different for me now.
Now that you don't drink.
I just want to find more fun things to go do, like active.
Like axe throwing, bowling.
Yeah.
Even
I don't
laser
want
tag.
to just go have a drink.
Yeah.
No, I don't. And just sit there and talk. I like doing activities. But I'm at a weird place right now too that like, I don't want to date. I don't want to date right now. So, but when the time comes, I definitely prefer to do something. It kind of helps with nerves, gives you something to talk about just in case you're not super compatible once you get there.
Yeah.
You learn a lot about a person whenever you go do something where you have to do teamwork.
You also find a lot of icks.
You do. You can find out real quick if they're less athletic than you.
Yes.
You're like, oh,
Yes.
let me teach you how to throw.
Step with your opposite leg.
That's okay. Okay, future personal space and independence.
That's my biggest reason as to why I can't find someone, I think.
Is because you need your personal space right now.
Yes. I need my autonomy. I need, like, when my kids go back to their dads, give me a day or two. I'm sorry. Like, there's going to come a time that I'm going to find someone that I want into that space. Until I say you're that person, I'm going to need you to give it to me. And the more you give it to me, the more I want you in that space.
Yeah.
But
I just want to be able to tell you that without hurting your feelings.
and if I can't, this isn't going to work.
Like, I just really need some time to myself.
That's my recharge. I require that. In order for me to maintain who I am, that you love or like, whatever, this is what I have to do.
I'm not somebody that typically needs a recharge.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't have 2 kids. I have time to myself. I mean, the way that I make my schedule, I make sure that I get gym time in.
Yeah.
Self-care is not selfish.
Yeah. No, I do.
You're getting self-care this week.
How?
Getting your hair done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. 3:30, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think all day, every day, I pour so much into everyone else. And I don't know. I love sitting in silence. I love driving in silence.
I don't turn the radio on all the time either.
Yeah. I also love the ability of just existing. Like, if you can just simply exist with me, you don't require anything.
Do you just sit and like not watch TV or anything?
Yeah.
I do too, all the time. I sat in here for hours the other night. Just
It makes
texting
in the very
friends.
beginning. Even then, like, I would literally do nothing. Just sit.
I watched our podcast.
Really?
Yeah, I watched the newest episode for see if I could help.
There's so many studies on just sitting in silence for 30 to 60 minutes a day.
Yeah.
And like what it does for you.
Absolutely.
I
would like to learn how to meditate really well.
I can't do it.
Dude.
I've tried
Like,
so
focus on my
hard.
breath. Focus
I
on my
know.
What the fuck am I doing? Oh shit, I got shit to do today. Like it just rattles.
Yep, this ain't working.
Yep. Yeah. And I'm up. No reason to sit here anymore.
Just a little micro session of mediation. Mediation.
Mediation sucks.
Yes, it does.
God, it's the worst.
Yeah. So, being in a relationship, are you okay with your person going out and you staying at home? And vice versa?
You should be.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah.
You should be.
Yeah. I also think it depends on
I was
what
fine
places
with
you're going to.
James doing it. I have been in relationships where I wasn't fine with it because of the whole cheating thing. Mm-hmm. But I typically don't voice it. Even if I am and I know it's a me thing, I won't say anything because I don't want to be the crazy one.
I hate that you feel that way.
But I won't. Well, I mean, I'm working on all of these things, but
Yeah.
I would like to be able to say, like, hey, I kind of have a feeling about you going.
Yeah.
I don't really know why. Maybe you just feel like they're not giving you a lot of attention lately or something, and it's just an insecurity. But those are those moments where it would be so nice to have that conversation and just feel better.
I think, too, though, that also comes with a level of you might feel not respected by him.
It also depends on where they're going and what they're doing.
Yeah, and who they're
like,
with.
are we going to the titty bar? Because
And who
no,
they're with. That's a
I'm
hard
not
no for
okay
me.
with that.
Yeah, no.
At all. I'm not going to be with somebody that needs to go and throw fucking money at naked women.
Why do you have to pay?
Pay me. I'll fucking take my top off and stick my titties in your
I'll
face.
put a mask on. Who do you want me to be?
Yeah. Take me shopping.
Lindsey's a hairdresser. I could be anyone, literally.
Absolutely.
Yep. But I think that, I don't know, I think that's where the mundane where you're checking off the requirements of your job at that point in your marriage instead of being intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, yes, I am typically totally fine with it because the guys our age, most of the time, like when they're going to do a guy's thing, they're doing old man shit. Mm-hmm. Most of them don't even want to go to the bars anymore. Mm-hmm. But James never did that.
Yeah.
They don't plan like girls do. They won't make
Unless
guy
it's
nights,
golfing.
and if they do, they're, a lot of them are at the bar, but like I'm not going to be with somebody that prioritizes drinking.
Yeah.
So that's not going to be a problem for me there.
Yeah.
So my next guy, there's no way I'll give him shit because he's going to be perfect.
Yeah. About that.
Trust me. All right.
Okay, so tip of the week.
Yeah, what's your business tip of the week? You told me
I
you
told
had
you what
one.
it was going to be.
It was about posting. Oh, Facebook, Instagram, maybe. Come on, I remember. It's coming.
If you're going to be posting a reel or something that is just music, choose trending audio on Instagram and Facebook. Don't like go into CapCut or go into some sort of program and put the song on there. Now, if you're using CapCut to slow down the music and all that good stuff, that's a totally different scenario. But if it's just music over a video, use the trending audio in order for your SEO on your post to shoot up. Because whenever people are listening to trending audio, they click on trending audio and you can see, it's like a hashtag. You can see all the different videos that other people have put on it. But because it's trending, it's going to pop up as like a commercial for that.
Because they're trying to push the music.
If you will. Yeah. So the chances of you, and if you have better SEO, you get on. So yeah, pay attention to what's trending, and you got to stay modern, I guess. It sucks.
You have to be basic.
Yeah. Unfortunately. I know.
Okay, my tip of the week. Dry shampoo. Most people have no idea how to use this shit.
Yeah. Okay.
So here's how it goes. If you want your hair to last as long as possible, start with a fresh stay. Shampoo. When you shampoo your hair, shampoo it twice, not once. Get it super, super clean. When you put the conditioner in, focus on the ends with what's left on your hands. Take that up to the top so that it's not too greasy. Rinse it out, but don't rinse it out so much. You want it to feel almost like snotty on the ends, at least. Okay, blow dry your hair. Do not let your hair air dry if you want to prolong it because it always ends up oilier. Okay, blow dry your hair. I would use a round brush or like the blow brush. After you get it styled, before it gets dirty. So like me, a lot of times I will immediately put dry shampoo in my fresh hair because it helps soak up the oil before it gets oily. So either that or that night, let's say you did your hair in the morning, that night before you go to bed, when your hair is still clean, put the dry shampoo in. Don't wait for it to get dirty. There's no dry shampoo that's that good. You're gonna make like a paste, which eventually it all turns into a paste.
Well, then it's like,
yes.
yeah.
But, and then sometimes too, I really like using the texturizing powders for volume at the base.
Yeah.
You have to like part your hair and you get it all up in the cracks and then you fluff it in this way.
Yeah.
If you get too much in an area, that's also a really good tip. You can use dry shampoo to break it up.
Oh.
So if there's sometimes when you put that in, you're like, shit, like there's just
Yeah.
one spot, split it open, hit it with dry shampoo and it'll break it up.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you leave it dry shampoo in your hair for a few seconds, maybe 30 seconds at least until it's dry, and then brush it through.
Interesting. Okay. Love it.
All right, there's our tits of the week.
Stupid. All right, next week is what women want and what men want to follow.
Yeah, so after the what women want,
Oh.
we're going to go through, there's like 14 different categories of like questions of what you want. Like for instance, like value. What do you value in a man? And we're going to go through each of those. It'll probably end up being a 2-part because it's long. But I'm going to post these questions that we're answering and I'm going through them early and looking at them and Mazie's going to read through them so that we can have decent answers, what we really feel. I've been sending it to a couple friends, honestly, because I think that it would be a really good exercise for couples to do and then share with each other and see where you're at on there. It might be scary in some ways to do that. Or just do it for yourself. Like if you're having even thoughts like, am I where I'm supposed to be anymore? You know, like just at those points that we all get in sometimes, I think that it's a really positive thing to go through and answer these questions also because it's going to bring you some clarity, like on where you sit with your person. Because as I was going through and doing them, I realized just like, oh my gosh, how different he and I were. And it's like, oh my gosh, just so forced.
All that damage for
So
nothing.
forced, yeah. Like
Yeah.
I could have, it was clear cut. Like, let's fill this shit out, compare.
Yeah.
If we're good here, we'll go on another date.
Yeah.
Otherwise, let's just go.
Let's not waste our time.
Yeah. Bring me your
Just hurt each
paper.
other, yep.
It would be nice. Anyway, so I'm going to post that for you guys if you want to do it. I think it's a positive thing to do.
And this is going to be very much like a part 1 of what women want is going to be what we want from our men.
Yeah, our dream guy.
Yeah, for courtship, for relationships, for struggles, for all of that.
Yeah, the bedroom.
But then also, again, being the advocate for the guy too,
Yeah.
we're also going to talk the following week about what we need to do in order to get
I
those
want
things.
some of these guys to fill this out and send it to us if you're okay. I'm not going to say your name.
Yeah.
But for us to be able to go over what these guys actually want too.
Yeah, and then what
Not
we
just
would
us.
need. So basically, we're trying to help you be a better spouse.
Yeah. Learn about your person.
From the 2 that are not married.
Yeah. We've got it figured out now. Experts. I feel like you change your standards to fit other people. I feel like you have good clarity when you're single.
Yep.
Whether or not you keep it, it's not being influenced by anybody
I think
else.
that's where most people need to spend more time being single and alone.
Or just doing exercises.
Yeah.
To like promote who you are, not just who you are within them. You need to know who you are without them.
Yep. So make sure that you like, follow, share. I know quite a bit of you who watch this and have not liked or subscribed. So if you could do that,
Yeah.
that would be a little helpful. Yeah,
I would do it for you.
You wouldn't. Some of these people are like, what's the bitch saying this week?
I know. Probably more than half. Or,
Yeah.
but you know what?
It's not
You're
the
still
supporters.
giving me views. All right. That's it? Is
Yeah.
it over?
Yeah.
You gonna high five me?
Yeah. My foot's asleep. Hold on. High five.
High five.
Have a good week.